Let's see if I can get that villager spawn right off the bat. Welcome in, everybody. Doing more villager hunting today. What? Let's go see if this villager has popped up after 2 days. I don't see him. Maybe the other villagers I have to find outside, but I swear you can find him in a cave, but this one doesn't seem to be coughing up a villager anymore. I guess I'll come check in a little bit. Do I have another grappler, though? Welcome in. I got a video posted today. Something minor. Just, I don't get the question a lot. I get it more in my comments than I do in my lives, but it was a video that I felt the need to cover. If it helps at least 100 people out there. I mean, really anyone, but... happened out here? Stop it. Yo, what's going on, Jess? Give me all your things. Yo, Merlin, what's going on? Happy Monday indeed. Alright, did I bring any more? I guess I have these. I guess I can live with a flint knock for now. I mean, the vehicle's almost roughly full. I'll have to go back to the base in a little bit to refill. I remember this chamber was like gigantic. But I remember it. I remember how to get all the way to the back where we were. I don't think I finished this whole cave yet, even still. I think I got pretty far. But I don't think I got the whole thing done. Yo, I was going LEGO Mammal. This way. And this was the dead end right there in the end. Yeah, then we go this way. Did I end up getting to the end? Maybe I did. But also maybe I don't think I did. I think this one we found out that it just kept going. Yeah, it just kept going this way. And then it went here. this. Yeah, now I'm in this chamber. There's still stuff to farm in here. Holy crap. Okay. Yo, thank you, baby. Tools are looking nice. Always got to have some good stuff. Kiki, how you doing? What's that in the second slot? That is a legendary forest axe made out of ruby and gold. So this is for wood. You're the best? No, y'all guys are the best. Thank you. What's your favorite username? What do you mean by favorite username? Mine. Yo, thank you, Fistix. I was wondering how that would interact with me flying around. Oops. Pop. Bam. Okay. Got that campfire there. There's probably some obsidian up here, no? Oh. There's some copper. I don't know why I look inside, just break it. Is there an easier way to farm materials like Brightcore? Nah, pretty much just like I'm doing. One thing you can do to make it go, well, not necessarily faster, but more efficient. Hey, stop. Hit it. Hit it. There. See, I'm using this Cyclone pickaxe, which is really good because as you can see, you can one-shot all the materials. However, something that would technically be better is if you made your own pickaxe, like epic or legendary, and then you put luck 3 on it. And that way you have a chance to get more bright core when you're farming it, because every node of bright core gives you 7, but if you have luck, sometimes you'll get 8 instead. Which is, or not 8, I'm sorry, 14. You'll get double. I don't know why I said 8. I think this might be the actual end of the cave. I don't see another opening anywhere. That's where I came in. Yeah, I think this is the actual end of the cave now, finally. This cave was gargantuan, dude. Yeah, it's definitely the end. Time to go back. Do you play with Discord members only? No, not Discord members only. When I do, I try to get people into the Discord so that, you know, if we do something, if I ever have done community worlds, it's easier to organize in the Discord, but I don't necessarily exclusively do that. Do you get bored of this? I wouldn't say bored. It's like right now we need a new update for sure, but there's always something for me that I'm interested to do. Yo, tiebreaks the rate of 6. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, not stamina. What? I hit my head. Best weapon or pickaxe? Kind of depends. Ruby and Sapphire are generally the best gems to go with gold. But there's always something, like, depending on what you're trying to fight or what you're trying to farm, there might be a different best for each. See how long this cave was? And this is me, like, not getting lost either. This is me just, like, beelining it. See if that villager popped up yet. Otherwise, I think I can abandon this spot. Yeah, and like, you'd think there'd be a villager here by now after days, but nada. Okay. We'll move on to the next one. This one is done and done, though. Farming blast core, pretty much just running around the desert or running around desert caves or any caves. Blasters are in any cave now, outside in the desert and on the Lost Isles. So pretty much just kind of farming around. And then when you kill them, have a weapon that has luck 3 on it, so that way you have a chance to get 2 blast core out of it instead of just 1. Always use luck. See how I only got 1 sand shell off of that? Sometimes I'll end up getting 2 instead. So same goes for like any other mob. I'm stuck. And again, is it me or the... I'm setting a timer, dude. This is getting... Like, I swear the day cycles are like nothing. I'm gonna set... Let's set a timer. Clock. Timer. Stopwatch. That's what I want. So we're gonna sleep. And then we're gonna skip. Boom. Same time. So from the moment I slept to now, or like whenever the sun, because I swear the sun is, it's either sleeping you into halfway of the next day, or the days are just like super short. I swear. That or my like sense of time in this game is just broken. I gotta put a marker on that cave. No, they did not take bait buckets out. Are you having problems finding them? Yeah, how's it going, user? What's your second favorite game mode? Or Fortnite game mode? Probably BR. Easily. Like, you know, see how many, like, we'll go back to my car soon, and you guys will see how much materials I got so far on this run that I've essentially been on. And people will talk about how they want materials to respawn, and I'm like, dude, there's, like, how many, like, realistically, how many people out there are farming more materials than me? I'm not saying nobody, but, like, generally, right? I would say, like, 99% of players are not farming or have not farmed as much out of a single world as I ever have. And I still haven't run into a problem where I'm like, oh, I'm running out of stuff to farm. Like, nope. I've got a stupid stockpile and all the materials I've used up to this point. And I still have ridiculous amounts. Hey. Feel the wrath of thunder. Oh, there's like grab bags here of everything. Armed and dangerous. Again. 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 Oh, I'm lagging. Again. Again. It's okay. We just had to wait for the enemies to come out of spawn. Why is this guy so tough? Stop it. Oh my god, when did they add this? With the Storm King update. I have a video pinned to the top of my profile on the legendary pickaxe. Oh, there's even more up there that I missed. Oh, it's probably a dead end, right? Yeah, but like, why put no materials in here, though? You got to defeat the Storm King to get this pickaxe. Oh no, he's hot! Oh, that's not the spot. Oh no, he's hot. Wait, no. Come back. I guess since the entrance is right here, I should just go dump my bag now. Spear is faster, and you can do some finesse kind of moves with it. It's only been 5 minutes, still day. The sword's better because it can cleave and do like AoE damage, essentially. But the spear does hit faster, and one thing you can do this with the sword too. But the spear has like see how far it pokes? Like you can hit enemies from pretty far away with it compared to like the sword or the dagger, right? So you know when you're hitting, you can move forward, you can hold still when you hit. You can move forward when you hit. You can move sideways when you hit, but you can also move backwards while you hit. And in a case like this where he's going to try to hit me, or like certain things like enemies, they're going to try to like take a swing at you. So what you do is you initiate with a poke, but then you just back up as you poke through that sequence. And a lot of times you get the first poke on them, and then you back up, and you'll get those other 3 pokes in, and they'll take a swing at you and miss because they're too far away. But you're still able to hit them because the spear is so long. So there's a lot of enemies that you can fight with the spear and get a full like one-shot combo off without even having to worry about taking damage back because you're just evading them. So it takes a little bit of like practice with the movement of it. And certain enemies, like I think it's enemies with daggers for some reason, when they attack you, they're like they have like a really far like forward lunge that they do, so they'll kind of like keep up with you. But like even certain enemies with swords, you'll see you do that move on them, and they'll take a step at you and swing with their sword, and they'll completely miss while you're still just jabbing them in the eyeball. But like honestly, in certain situations, like sometimes on the Storm King, you'll get into situations where you're fighting like 3 skeletons at the same time up close. And the spear is not bad, but in those cases, the sword can be better because you do 1 attack and you'll hit all 3 of them. So it's like triple damage, essentially. But the spears, like in most one-on-one situations, you can kind of do that little dance with people. How do you get the pickaxe? You get it from defeating the Storm King. He has a 50% chance to drop this pickaxe, or a 50% chance to drop the mythic sword. Although the mythic sword is not so great, especially. Oh, there might be a villager there. No! No! Who are you? Oh, it's Cadence. How am I gonna get you out of here, dog? I gotta, like, run you out of here. I forgot I had Cadence as one that I let go. Come explore. Okay, so we just gotta run so fast that she doesn't fight any enemies. Or... No, stop it. Fight me and stop! Damn it! I guess it's kind of better. Maybe she'll spawn as someone. No, I think she comes back as Cadence. She died so easily! I don't get the... Dude, in expert mode, there is actually... Even if you give them a good weapon, I swear there's no point in taking a villager in expert mode. Like, whether you've already got them or... Like, that's why you've never seen me with a villager companion. Why? What was the point of that? Is the Storm King hard to beat? For a lot of people, he will be, yes. This thing's loaded, though. I guess I'll just hang out in here for her to respawn. Yes, my Bricklink store should open soon. I've been putting it off because it does take... Once it's open, I make up, like, I do a lot of sales through it because I do have a lot listed. And it ends up taking most days an extra 1 or 2 hours out of my morning to pack and run to the post office and stuff, which I don't always have time for these days. But it is something I have to start liquidating some stuff because I may end up, I'm either going to buy this house or move in the next month or 2. One of the two. It's either going to happen or it's not, so... I know, look at all that ruby! Oh. Okay. Back to square one. If I give villagers a few machines of the same type, will they make it faster? No, unfortunately not. And you only need one. Even if you have like 7 villagers on one job, you only need one of those machines. So 100% the 3 missing baddies from my decks are glitch. Yeah. So which ones are they? I'm guessing one of them's this skeleton right here. And then I'm guessing also it's probably this one, because there's no way I haven't encountered that skeleton outlawed by now, especially with all the hunting grounds. So I'm guessing that's one of them, right? And then I wouldn't know what the third one is at this point. Oh, there's 4, so there's 2 more. As I say, I know those 2 for sure. So I'm like, there's no way I haven't found those. I haven't played for a few months. What is that weird pickaxe that you can throw? It's the Cyclone pickaxe. You get it from defeating the Storm King. Now it is a chance drop. He has a chance between that and the sword that he can drop. But the pickaxe is fantastic. So the Storm King is like the big bad boss of the game. So there is like an end game boss now. And I'm sure they'll add more as time goes on. But for now, the Storm King is like the big bad. And it's not the only cool thing you can get off of him, because you can also get these fragments from him, and from those you can craft some really powerful weapons, and they look cool. Yeah, which one? I'm just curious which ones they are. Oh, 2 shore people you're missing. Okay. So 2 of the shore people are also bugged? I'm just trying to figure out which ones are bugged ahead of time so I don't go crazy looking for them when I actually look for them. Actually, I'll know when I see their face, and then I see it doesn't unlock in the Codex, I suppose. But it'll be good to know ahead of time. Okay, cool. So there's 2 skeletons, the grassland skeleton, the desert skeleton, and then 2... Was it 2? So it's shore, like, regular people, not skeletons, because I think those ones are, like, pirates. So then it's probably these kind of... Oh, I haven't discovered any of the shore people yet, I don't think. Or is it a shore villager? Or like one of these guys? Because that's the other thing. I still haven't unlocked the shore villager section of my codex because I haven't found one yet. Okay. Has there been any LEGO Fortnite sets announced or leaked yet? I think I remember seeing some leaks not too long ago, but they were just like, it was very like, it was just no pictures, just prices and stuff. Because I'd be excited for some another wave of LEGO Fortnite, that's for sure. If you lose from the Storm King, would you get your world back? Well, you don't lose your world unless you die in expert mode without a storm totem. Or without a return totem. So if you see this totem of return, if I die right now, I won't lose the world. Oh! Okay then. So we still have a couple of survivors that I cycled out. Alright, so we gotta get you the heck out of here. Get away. I think I've killed most of the other enemies, so we should be good. Come on, buddy. How do you make that pickaxe? You don't make it, you actually get it from defeating the Storm King. When is the next update? Hopefully in the next couple weeks, otherwise I don't think we have an official date yet. Oh yeah, the newly discovered one. It's this sheep every time. That's the only one that does it. This one sheep. The rest of them you saw there wasn't any exclamations. But every time I go to creatures, the ram is always brand new, according to the game. I do gotta go back soon anyway. We're like actually getting full. Oh yeah, I didn't break that other thing, so I don't think I have the... Wait, no, what do I need? Metal plates. Do I not have those with me? What did I do with the metal plates for these? Here, fly over here with me real quick, buddy. We're gonna go ransack that random bus station, because I already have one out here, but I might as well grab this one now. Stop! What is happening? I can't see! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Popping a wheelie. Launch Bush Ranger. We're gonna... Wait. We need to bring him... here, because I think I have a Frostlands villager I can get rid of. Oh, the bat. I didn't even check the bed. There might be one under the baddies. It's doing it for me, but yeah. That's not the... That one doesn't bother me the most, because at least you know you have it at that point. It's when it just doesn't unlock at all. That's the big problem. Is it okay if villagers can get in your vehicle, or they don't want to? I don't think they can get in, but if you drive around, they'll just automatically, once you get like 30 meters away from them, they'll just teleport to you. Kind of like in BR. You know, if you have a follower in BR, they'll just like, they'll be chained to you via like teleportation, basically. Okay, so this one we need to get rid of this lady, because she's a Frostlands villager. And then we can add Bush Ranger, right? Oh, it's doing the glitch. Look. So the game thinks I have 50 out of 50, or 55 out of 55, but I just went to 54. So now I have to log out and log back in for the game to register that I have 54 again. It used to do that a long time ago with the Star Wars update, but it also included your other Star Wars villagers in that one village. But now, if you hit the max, if you hit 55 out of 55, that's fine. But the second you get rid of a villager and you go down to 54, the game still thinks you have 55 for some reason. Until you log back in, then it re-registers that you have 54 and you can add your 55th again. It's weird. Like, technically, I could have got rid of all 7 of those villagers, and the game still wouldn't have thought I had room. I would have had to relog for those spots to actually become available. At first, when I was playing in my world, it was alright, but after a while, I built a village, game started lagging insanely, and then I'm around too many pieces. Yeah, it gets really laggy. Honestly, even without too much stuff around, sometimes it's like an unacceptable amount of lag. Also, thank you for all the likes on TikTok, everybody. Double tap the screens up. Get some more peeps in here. My villager codex? Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. I'll show you. I don't even care about the Star Wars being necessarily in one spot or not. I just wanted them in a spot so they weren't in the pool of villagers. See, now he has no problem joining the village. You still building real Lego? Not nearly as much, but I'm probably gonna pick up the new Star Wars helmets because those are still my favorite, like some of the favorite part of my display are the Star Wars helmets. And then any Lego Fortnite sets, but nothing. I've been doing a lot more of the Lego grind and content creation grind behind Lego Fortnite. Your map is crazy. Thank you. Any tips on how I can fix that? Not build. You want to build more spread out than super dense. Like if you make one village, try to like if you make one heavy village build and then you want to build another village, go like I'd say like 1,000 meters away or like out of render distance essentially. So that way they're not like all trying to render in at the same time when you're flying into the. That's the problem I started to run into in one of my villages where I was like, it just felt like I was standing in one spot and I had a village that was like over there and it was just far, like close enough to render in. And then I had like another village over here that was close enough to render in. And then I'd be at a village that was obviously currently rendered in, and it would add up, and you could tell that it would really kind of put extra strain on the game, even though you're not necessarily near the other builds, just because they are so close together, the game has to think about them anyway. I swear, these guys got all sorts of new weapons. It's weird. They like armored up the skeleton regime. How many bus stations can you build? I think there's a limit around 50 or something, someone said. I can't remember exactly now. Let's go check this spot, because there was also a cadence that spawned here. Let's see if she's back by now. Let's see if she fell off again. See how I'm dodging those attacks strategically? See, and I got 2 emerald axes off him because of luck essence, or luck rune. Jeez. Oh, he's gonna blow up for real. Get away from me.
I've come for your pickle.
This villager is not bad. Where was that other... Is that secret hole in the wall in this chamber? I think it was. I don't think I went to the next part yet. Killed the boss 3 times, got 3 swords. That definitely can happen. It's not super unlikely, but it is... Or super likely, but it is possible and unfortunate if it does happen. Oh, that's where it was. There we go. Let's see if this one popped up another villager yet. No. I mean, I'm finding villagers pretty quick in these caves, to be honest. It's just a matter of time. I gotta keep knocking these, Oh, did I never put a stairway? Just one at a time. I'll process of elimination. If I take away certain villagers out of my villagers and then add others, it'll force spawn others eventually. And I've already found 2 villagers in this one cave. 2 like separate spawns. So you can definitely find more than 1 per cave. Man, I swear they loaded up caves more, too. Like, I don't know if they made stuff respawn, but I think they made more spawn. Does that make sense? Like, if you had already farmed out a cave, it's not like it came back. It's like they added more to already existing caves. You know what I mean? So, like, if you've been through a cave, there'll be more, like, some materials that popped up. And then if you've never been in a cave before, it'll, like, have tons because you've never touched any of it. Because I'm looking through some of these and I'm like, holy guacamole, dude, I'm finding, like, so much of everything. Yeah, the shore villagers are going to be... Oh, yeah, someone wanted to see my villager codex. So, I haven't even found one single shore villager yet. So, I don't have that section even popping up. Right now, I'm hunting for Gus, and I don't know who the Gus and Petra, I think, are the literal last ones. And you know what I should do is just go check my village to see if they're just showing up there. And you know what would probably be strategic is just to start a bunch of desert villages and then just go periodically check them and see if they have visitors. That might be the best way to find these last desert villagers. That actually might be the way. After I farm this chamber, I might do that. Carl is on the shore. I haven't found Carl on this world, but he is a shore villager. You can only find him like on the beach at like a broken down peach POI with a campfire at it, and he'll just be wandering around there. I don't think he can't be found on like Lost Isles caves or anything like that, right? Like I don't think he can be found in a cave. I think Coral Reef, Sally Sails, Blackheart, and Salty, I believe they can only show up to a shore village or be found on the shore. So I need to make a shore village actually, because then I could go check that shore village continuously, just like the desert one, for visitors, and they might just show up that way, because some of them are exclusively found in the wild, others can be visitors, and the ones that are visitors obviously are a lot easier to find because they come to you. Yeah, Sally is a non-showing up. I think Blackheart shows up. I think he didn't used to, but I think Blackheart does show up now. I believe Salty will show up. And I don't think Coral Reef shows up. I think Coral Reef and Sally Sails have to be found in the wild. I could be wrong about that. I know some of the villager rarities have changed up slightly over the years. You found the trick-or-treater today? Nice. He shows up to my villages all the time, I feel like. Okay, so Blackheart spawns. Cool, 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 cool. Holy copper. Holy copper, Batman. Oh my god. Oh, dude, I wonder if I can get that from standing here. I get it all. Hey! You stop that. Dude! I think I can at least hit those ones. Nope. The rarest villager, maybe Crystal. I don't know who the all-time is now. Sally Sails and Coral Reef are honestly pretty annoying because they're only on the shore. Rex is a tough one too, because he's like desert, outside in the desert or a cave only, like out in the wild. He won't be a visitor. Same. Wait, no, she will. Rustler, I believe she's a show-up villager too, because I have her, and I don't remember ever finding her in the wild. Luckily, I already have Rex on this world, so I've just got to get Gus and Petra, I think, are my last desert ones. I found Rex pretty early on in this world. I got lucky. Breezabelle. Are Lost Isles ones all visitor, or is there some exclusive out in the wild Lost Islanders? I know, like, what is it, like Jonesy or whatever? I already found him, but like Survivor Jonesy or Castaway Jonesy or whatever. I think he's like a find in the wild, but I found him. I fished up Sally and Petra. Nice. I've only ever fished up one villager in all the fishing I've ever done, I'm pretty sure. In like 60 hours plus of fishing, and I think fished up one villager that entire time. That's the next part. But I think I don't need to search any further. I think I'm good. Because I've got all the other survivors gathered now. Alright, let's go check the hole in the wall spot. Oh, I guess that wasn't actually lava. Nope, nobody home. And this spot. Is there anybody home over here? I don't see anybody. I don't hear anybody. How do I go fishing? You need to build a fishing rod, and it's not required, but the bait buckets do help to an extent. How much? Nobody ever knows. Okay, so just be on the lookout, and you can find them in caves too there, I take it, in the same manner. That's probably the easier way to find them than out in the open map. Yo, what's going on, Frosty? Welcome in. Alright, we're gonna search this spot on the way back, because it had a villager spawn at one point. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that out here. Only Castaway can be found in a cave. Okay, so they all have to be found out at ruins then? You find them at? Or do they... I'm trying to think, because most of them will just show up to your village. Where would you find the exclusive ones then? Los Pollos Hermanos? What's going on, Ethan? Oh, ruins, broken POIs, okay. And same nature, they won't have enemies, I figure, and they'll have a campfire. And not be very big. They'll be like very small to maybe small, medium-sized POIs with a campfire. Yeah, no, long time no see indeed. How you doing? Can't remember how long it's been. You've been here since I finished Better Call Saul. Stop lagging. I feel like there's a villager here, or at least enemies, because of how laggy it gets. Enemy? Nobody? Nothing? It's like sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I got really lucky with that Frostlands cave. I'm telling you, it just kept... It would pop out a villager like every 5 minutes out of the same exact spot. How do you land this without breaking it? The balloons that are holding it up. These 2 balloons right here. See how I'm falling really slowly? People still play LEGO Fortnite? Oh, yeah. But you see how I have 2 small balloons at all times? Those ensure a soft landing. So if you watch the flying vehicle tutorial I just posted on TikTok and YouTube, you'll see that I have them designed in there like that, specifically to break falls. Oh, there's a campfire. No enemies, but also no villager. Boo. Yeah, give me that here. Next we go there to check on those villagers. And then we'll go drop all this stuff off back at the base. Don't starve. Don't worry. I'll be good. Unless it's doing that glitch where it starts starving me early. Yeah, generally 45 minutes is always what I would go back and check, but when I was doing my Frostlands villagers the other day, I was getting like super lucky on the same exact spot. Yo, T-Block, how you doing? Can I teach you how to kill Storm King? Yeah, I can probably run the Storm King at some point today. Damn, man, you're the LEGO Fortnite guy himself. I try to be. Try to. There's a lot of other good creators out there. Game may seem small and, like, there's not a lot of players and content creators, but there's a lot of great content creators out there. Really? Not now. I forgot I was on this one and not my new design. What do I have on me? Oh, we got plenty to get up there. Just gonna have a random stairway sticking up over here, but that's fine. I have to rebuild this, actually. When I get back to the base, I'm going to rebuild this to how I have it on the tutorial, because the way I built it on the tutorial has the seat in the middle, and that can't happen. Bye, staircase that I'm not going to break right now. Monday's treating me all right. Yeah, I don't know where any of the LEGO kits are at. Hopefully they add some soon, because we've been in another drought, as it seems we always are with the LEGO kits. My epic name is Epic Bricks. But I don't have invitations open. Who? Caden? What? Caden? Are you my last village? Are you my last survivor? No. You're the stupid storm chaser guy. Nobody wants you here. Get out of here. Go on. Stupid Caden. Where does he even pop up? Yeah, he's up. He's just one of the storm chasers. Get out of my desert village. I can't even, like, add him to make him not spawn. That's obnoxious. I'm lagging. Here, you know what we're gonna do, though? Like, right about here, we need to make another desert village, and I'll just wait for visitors to spawn. I'll just check them. Like, I beat the darn Storm King dozens of times. Brother, the threat is gone. You could leave me alone. Yo, J-Dub with the GGs. Thank you so much. Okay, let's just drop, like, another village marker. Like, right here, just so it can start having visitors. Because I'm pretty sure Petra can show up to your village. And I know Gus can. Give me Gus and Petra. That's the name of the village. That's got to do it, right? You think the game will listen? Yeah, there's the Gus is the brown T-Rex looking one, and then Rex is the green, more cartoony looking one. What's up, Brian? How you been? Can you show me some of your builds? Yeah, you're about to see one of my storage building here real quick. No, it's the lag. It's not helping my situation at all. Do a little backflip for the crowd. I hate that glitch. With a passion! Whoa! Can't see. Okay. That stuff goes there, there. Still can't fit everything. Did I get enough obsidian? Oh, wrong aisle. Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to rename their own stuff? I'm glad they finally did it again, or found a way to make it so it works, or so I guess people don't do bad words or something. I don't know what their worry was exactly. I still have a village renamed from when they first allowed us to do it. I have a village called Pooville. Maybe I'm the reason. I joked. I'm like, maybe I'm the reason it got taken away again. I'm like, come on, Pooville. Winnie the Pooh. I'm a big fan of Winnie the Pooh because that's how it's spelled. P-O-O-H-V-I-L-L-E, Pooville. Okay? I didn't break any rules. Yeah, no, well, they just made it so you could rename a village like 2 days ago again. Otherwise, it was only available for like a week before they took it away originally. But yeah, now you can eat no problem, but they took it away and it wasn't available until this last week's update. We can't name bus stations still, though, right? That's the thing that's really annoying. Move it, move it, move it. Move. So many things. More. I need more. At least it drops. Oh, wait, that's mine. It's like, at least it drops good swords. More. As you can see, when you get these epic weapons from enemies, they're like always the same variant. These are my normal charms. I'm rolling with 2 legendary storm charms and a epic totem of return. Let's go do a Storm King fight. We need to also just put these back on the wall. Bring that with us. You know, we need to start using this. Rifting it does more damage, correct? Like going from, that's 18 damage, and then when I rift it, it goes up, right? Like rifting it makes it go up a few points in damage, if I remember correctly. 20, yeah, okay, so that's what we want for sure for these. And then these ones we would want rifted too. Because I'm preparing for a speed run, if you guys don't know. Let's use some stuff here. Epic, can you repair the Storm King stuff? No, you cannot, unfortunately. T-Block, you know, I think it's bugged because the crossbow does get, when it goes from epic to rifted, it gets a damage increase. And then when it goes from rifted to legendary, it goes up even more. 7.25 now to kill the king. I haven't even done like a full-on attempt, but I'm going to do, like, I'm setting up like a crazy weapon combo to do it. It's going to be like a one and done. Like, I'll only be able to use it so many times because I'm relying on last chance. So it's a very like meticulous setup, but it'll give me like all around the most possible damage output. And the in that method, that guy, because I've been seeing him, I haven't watched the video, is he using the detonator method, because that would, I would imagine, speed it up a crap ton, which is what I plan on doing. Yep, okay, he is. I figured, yeah, I'm gonna pull out all the stops for it. I'm planning for like a literally I'm going to sink him into the ground kind of run. Like I'm going to obliterate him, and it's good, but I'm gonna plan for it. You can stun. Oh, you can stun lock him in the last phase again? Interesting. See, that one seems kind of like in the name, I guess, of speedrunning, like with no limits, I'm all for it. But something like that is a little bit much because it kind of like breaks the whole end. But in the like, it's like Super Mario 64. You know, who cares if they're using backwards long jumps and all these glitches? That's the whole point, is use any means possible to get the fastest run. And at this point, the Storm King's been out for so long, where I think that's the sport of the speed run is, okay, who cares if it's a glitch or not? It's just, that's the point, is we want as many things as possible giving us the advantage. You know, it's just to squeeze as many seconds off as we can, which is in the fun of, I think, speed running in general. What do I need? Damage? Yeah, there we go. Dang, I got like the perfect setup there. That was crazy. So I'm putting a lot of crystals into this setup. That should probably be enough. I would imagine 5. Because if I'm using detonators for the spawners, then that's going to save a lot of ammo and durability and stuff. Not that I'm worried about ammo, it's more about the durability, but... So I currently have 5 runed up and rifted with the same combo, and then I really only need one of these swords rifted up in that manner. So main damage, zapping, last chance, damage, zapping, and that one has one available on it. And then this one I just want to use because I need to get it into the last chance mode. Wait, does it do last chance while it's going this way? I forgot. When it's rifted, it does go into last chance mode when you're in the last 10%, right? Did I just do that wrong? Now I can't remember. I guess I could get them all the way up to legendary and just then drain them on the legendary. Because I think on legendary they do more. Swear. Let me take... Yeah, because this one and this one, these are both... This has damage, destruction, and Stormbane. Or Stormbane. So this one does 30. See, this one does get a damage increase. Because I don't think this one is taking damage. Yeah, see, this one still does. So I do want them legendary if I want to run it even faster. So yeah, we're going to run these into legend. The crossbows need to be ran into legendary. The sword does. But I imagine last chance still kicks in the final 10%. Not an extra last chance necessarily, but since it's working backwards now, I can't remember now off the top of my head because last chance it only kicks in when your weapon is. See how this has the bar red? If hypothetically if this cyclone pickaxe had last chance on it, it would be kicking in now because its durability bar is in the red. But when it's rifted, is it the final 10% or 5% of being rifted? What is that sound? Oh my god, it sounded like the Flash was just doing laps around my building. The LEGO Flash. But the thing is, like I said, the crossbow does get more damage from becoming legendary, so I actually do want to completely make these into legendary and then get them all down to this. So last chance starts kicking in. So, which is easy because it's just shooting them into the ground. So it should be pretty simple. But I'll use this one, and then I really only need this. Oh, I better bring Eyes of the Storm. Codex still got a decent amount to go, but I'm kind of a late start. I've like when Lost Isles came out, I put zero effort into finding a lot of them and kind of did the content and moved on. And now that I'm kind of in between projects and we're in between updates, now I'm finally getting around to it. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Eyes of the Storm. No, Last Chance is Garbo, in general. That's why what I'm saying for this strategy, it's like a very niche way to do it, because it gets you tons of extra damage, but not for very long compared to how long it's for 5% of the weapon's actual hits that it's gonna be able to throw out there in total, which makes it not very good. But in the sense of speedrunning, what I'm going to do is just have, like I said, like 5 of those crossbows already down to where they're ready to go. Like, they're already low going into the Storm King fight. So that way, they're literally primed, and I'm just using them in their final seconds of life to pump out insane amounts of damage. I've done it. I don't think I did it with all legendary ones, but I did it with all epic ones on just the last phase one time. And I melted him. Extremely, extremely, extremely fast. It was ridiculous. Oh yeah. Here, let me, you want it to look even better? Let's actually crank the graphics up here real quick. All the way. Just the lighting and the shadows. There we go. And now that the storm is activated too, it looks 10 times cooler. With the frickin' light just beaming up into the sky now. But the sacrifice is I get 40 frames a second with these graphic settings, so it's like a slideshow. But it looks good. The lighting is a paid actor, LOL. Yeah, 25, 30 shots on Last Chance, roughly. Yeah, that sounds about right. Post what on Reddit? This isn't the actual attempt. I don't have all the stuff set up now, but I definitely plan on posting that. I'll make a video about it and post it on Reddit without all the extra content mumbo jumbo. Zapping only go off sometimes. I know zapping 3, it's only on elimination, but is it still only a chance? I haven't used zapping 3 in forever. Stop it. Oh, there it goes. See, I don't think it's on every kill. Or it is it. There we go. I feel like it wasn't going off on the other ones. Maybe they were too far away. See, 47 headshots, insane. So just imagine with Last Chance. Oh! Those are crappies. See, this is what you don't want. This is like worst case scenario right here. While you're fighting, especially in last phase. I don't think zapping still works. I don't think it works on creatures still. I remember that I could not get there. I think it did work that time, but it was also lagging. I remember when zapping, even zapping 4, I don't think worked on creatures for some reason. Are you gonna? Oh, it's lagging so bad. Sick. Oh, the house? Yeah, yeah. I think I posted a screenshot on Reddit. I just haven't posted a video. Hell. So his first phase, you can't even attack him, so you just gotta dodge a few attacks. Or a few rocks. I'm gonna do this. It's random too, he'll be like unibeam, rock throw. Rock throw, fist smash, unibeam. Oh, I'm stuck. I messed that up. Most of the time in this game, though, is waiting for animations. See, these you can break. I'm so locked into my habit of waiting for those to pop all the way up. Oh, I'm lagging really bad. What am I running into? Seemingly nothing. And like waiting for the weak spots to even pop up. And then I guess it would be a matter of like, how fast can you skill shot this thing down and give you less time that you have to hit it when he's actually falling down. If I had 4 beams in a row, I'm sure I have at some point. I just wouldn't remember specifically. Let's see. Yeah, see, as soon as they pop up, you can start toasting them. I don't even think that one spawned anything because I got it so quick. But that's probably what the thermal detonators do, just better. Oh, shoot. Got staggered right before that. See, you always obviously want to have those down, but that'll make... With thermal detonators, I won't even have to think about that. That'll be so easy. It's just a matter, because like every time the weak point pops up, he falls down like 2 seconds later anyway. Then the lag sometimes just destroys my aim. Because like there's times where you know it's reloaded, but it just won't shoot. And then when it finally does shoot, you're not expecting it to because your aim is kind of goofed. Two spawners or 2 spawns from the spawners. So I know it's 2 spawners, but I've always killed the spawners quick enough to where I don't think I've ever gotten anything past the second wave of enemies. Ow. Did not see that coming. I feel like immediately he comes down. I don't know if you have the timing right, I think. If you kill the spawners fast enough, you pretty much have this part home free. Because now you can't rely on destruction, so it's all about damage and how you time everything else, I suppose. I kind of like that damage doesn't work on this fight anymore. I don't think it ever should have. It made the fight too easy, to be honest. Like, it took out a whole, like, aspect of the fight that was, like, the challenge, which was hitting those things multiple times or enough times to take them out. It was just kind of lucky whether you had that proc or not. Hey. Two spawns from the spawner. But even then, if you have crawlers or rollers, you don't even want that second one at all. It's just a nuisance. Switch back and forth while it's loading. Does that make it better or smoother? Because I know the trick where you can, like, double pump them, basically. That's what I'm going to do during my actual fight. Why is it lagging? Dude, like, right there is, like, I'm running into, like, some sort of invisible wall. Really weird. It's been happening. It happened yesterday too while I was fighting him. Oh! Wombo combo. Like, even this run without even doing my strat, I mean, what is this, like an 8-minute run? Probably? I don't know what time I'm at. Wonder if there's a way to bring yourself to the ground faster to skip this. That would save so much time in this phase. And see, during mine, if I would probably skip killing spawners altogether if I only got acolytes. It would save so much time. Because if you only get acolytes, dude, they're not even a problem. Because I'll probably just run and gun for the whole fight, even when he's on the ground. So, you know, just imagine that, but probably twice as fast. Oh, yeah, use the beam to break the second crystal. That makes sense. But couldn't, with the thermal detonators, can't I just blow them both up at the same exact time and not even have to worry about it then? Because I know this is kind of just like, I don't want to call it a practice run, but like an example run. But I figure when you're using thermal detonators, you won't even have to worry about using the beam to break it because you'll just be able to just boop, boop, done. You know? Boo! I wanted more pickaxes. I have 2 legendary storm charms and a rare totem of return. They harass you, dude. They just harass you straight up. Codex check? Yeah. So I've got everything except for enemies. This one's bugged. I don't think these ones are bugged. Or no, I think it's... This one's bugged, but there's a handful in here that... And I just haven't been... Star Wars will be easy. I just gotta literally go back there. And then... This is fish sticks, correct? Someone's telling me? Triggerfish? Is that slot? I haven't checked. Whoa. Let's look at your picture there. Whoa, Sparkplug's picture is glitched. Look at that. Anybody else like that? Nope, just Sparkplug. Just got 2 giant smears through her. 2 digital smears. Someone took the pixel paintbrush and struck her. Someone doodle bobbed her. Me hoy me noy me. Yo, Jonathan, how you doing? Oh, that makes sense. Gotcha. I honestly always forget about that. Oops, I just got water all over my shirt. Sometimes it's like I got a hole in my lip. I don't know. I'm gonna go get my second Red Bull, though, here in a second. How do you find rift crystals? Rift dungeons or storm dungeons. Why'd you stop using destruction on my weapons? Because it stopped working on the Storm King weak spots and spawners. They either... I don't want to call it a nerf, because I think it was a bug. They take forever to get rid of bugs in this game. And honestly, because the destruction, it says it works on materials. And now... I can kind of see how the spawner is a stretch of a material, kind of like made out of rock. But like the enemy the Storm King weak spots, you could also be like, well, they're gems or they're rocks. But it's like, yeah. But no. I'd rather it not affect those kind of things. Like, it's kind of smart and clever, but at the same time, I think it's cheap. Do I really not have materials with me? Damn it. Actually, I gotta upgrade this. Imagine if zapping worked on the trees. You're just like chopping down one tree and it zaps another one down. That would actually be kind of lit. Here, I can get rid of some of the lag here. Or not lag, but the slideshow we're all experiencing right now. That one's basically broken. Toast, toast, toast. That one's toast. That one's got some meat left on the bone. Now, I probably don't even need to bring these ones with right now, because we gotta leave the broken ones. And then we have a sword that we need to put up there. And then I think we're good. Yes. How many crowns you have this season? Probably 0, because I haven't even played this season. But I don't know in general. I probably earn a couple per season when I'm playing off on the side. I think they buffed crystals and eyes on Thursday from... Are the storm dungeon enemies respawning or no? I remember I saw a Reddit post where someone was talking about they weren't infinitely respawning. You would have to like either log out or leave the cave, I think. Is that still true? Because that would be annoying for the farming process. Oh yeah, it's changed a ton since launch. Oh, Triggerfish early game was my only chance. How did I not talk to him? I would have got my charm from him. I think it bugged. No! The Codex came out after expert mode. I'm almost positive it did. The Codex as a feature, I'm almost positive it came out after expert mode. So... I don't get how he's not in a different section. Because he's not one you can add to your village, so why would he be in a survivor? Because I'm pretty sure if I only had one chance to talk to him, I don't think the Codex was a thing until a couple weeks or months into expert being out, if I remember correctly. Yo, thank you, Shoxer. I appreciate it. You just seen him yesterday at a wild spawn, A1? Okay, A1 says he's seen him. Because I was going to say, if that was my only chance, then that's kind of a bunk, because they came out with the Codex after that. So it kind of like soft locked me out of it, if that were the case. Where at? Grasslands or just a random spot? Oh, I don't need to grab it out of here. I think we are on, that means we're on the pickaxe then. Right? See, like, these don't even change the stats. I wish they kind of did, but... They should allow the axe to be throwable like the same way you use like the Storm King. Nah, that one's got, it's a special power. How would a regular iron pickaxe have that power? You know what I mean? This one's like imbued with magical cyclone, Storm King, mystical powers, or it's like you just made this one out of iron and gold. It's like the difference between Mjolnir and the hammer you buy at Home Depot. You know what I mean? You don't buy a hammer from Home Depot and that thing spins around and comes back to you. It just doesn't have the magic in it, you know? I love you. Did I put the rest of the other stuff away? I don't think I did. I think there's still like, yeah, there's still like a random other stuff that I needed to put away. I'll just organize it. I hate doing this. I wish you could, me and Zeppelin have talked about this. I wish you could click on any of these spaces, like right click the space and then lock it. So that way when you organize, it could exclude any of these boxes that you want. So that way I could always have like my weapons and tools down here. And then when I click organize, it would keep these down here, but organize the rest of it. Please, 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 please. It'd be such a simple UI. Just, I'd be able to like right click on this space, or, you know, you would just click on an empty space and then lock it. And then when you put something in, it wouldn't move, and then you would have to pull an item. You would actually have to physically pull it off, unlock it, and then it could be movable again. It would be amazing. Please and thank you. We're too full. I gotta start doing back storage for all the, find a frost pine. You know, the balloon vehicle farming trick works on frost pine again. I should make a video about that, just almost like a PSA. Because I made the tutorial on it already, but some people might still think it is not working. And it is. And it's actually a really good bug. Or a really good... I don't even want to call it a bug. I don't know if it's a bug or a feature at this point, to be honest. We got eggs. We got... keeping the corn. A burger and shakes. What are the tools made of? All sorts of things. The ones that are in my bag. I don't have any. I don't think I have many tools in my bag that are the same right now. Hello. Oh, I'm lagging. That's all. Let me go. How do you label your chests, like, for materials? For regular materials, you don't. I have a system where I remember everything. So my wood is marked with a epic forest axe to tell me that this row is for wood. This is a common pickaxe to indicate stone, because stone itself is all common. And then I have a rare pickaxe to indicate all the metals, because all the metals are actually rare. Rarity, or blue rarity. Same with those. Glass technically isn't, but I throw them in the same category. And then a epic pickaxe denotes the gems, because the gems are all epic now. So it kind of helps me visualize. So the 3 different pickaxes, different rarities, are the different rarities of materials. And then as you go down each row, so like for the wood row, we start, and I go by original OG rarity, even though all the woods are the same rarity. I do it kind of on the same rarity that they used to be on. So we start with these first 3 color-coded columns. These are all for regular wood. These are all for wooden planks. And these are all for wooden rods as you go up. And then when the color code changes, that means it's changing material type. So these are all for regular wood. Then these 2, what do you think's in here? It's mahogany. Mahogany rods in the column right next to it. And then we go to knot root rods. Flexwood rods. Frost pine rods. So when I want flexwood, one, it's in the green ones, so that also helps, green and green. But also, even like for knot root's not blue. But I know that these first 3 are wood, the second are mahogany. That means that these 2 on the second or the third pair is my knot root. For rune slots on weapon, you have to make it out of sapphire and gold or sapphire and mahogany. And then I have a little carpet to mark fabrics. I didn't know what else to put on the wall there, so I figured just throw a literal piece of fabric on the wall to denote fabrics. And then all of my miscellaneous stuff, like the dirt, sand, is marked with a shovel. Sand, dirt, snow, poo, biomass, and blast powder is kind of lumped in there. And then this is animal stuff, which I really don't have anything I can think of to mark it with on the wall. Maybe like a skull or something. You know, I could pick one of the... maybe like this, you know what I mean? Like, kind of like animal parts, like dead stuff. You know what I mean? I guess that kind of like works in my head a little bit. Or like, you know, this one. That could be like animal parts. Like a literal roadkill section. It's kind of dark, but... Hey, Caden, if you're here, that means you can't be at the desert base. To the desert base! Hold on, I'm gonna go get my Red Bull real quick. I keep forgetting I'm thirsty. How about an animal treat? Animal treat can go on the wall. So, where is it? Pyramid. McChillin one, my dude. Also, by the way, did you know that you can make tasty animal treats? I've known for a while now, but there was probably like 2 or 3 weeks that went by, at least, where this released. I had no idea it existed. I was like, what is this? I guess it just makes it, I haven't even tested it. It probably just makes the animal happy for longer, so you have to use less of them. That's what I would imagine. Stream's going good. Your mother, your sister. What are you talking about? I guess I could just fly there. Yeah, we're pretty close. We'll just fly there. Oh, I gotta rebuild this vehicle, too. Someone remind me in 5 minutes. Bro, we're like right next to it anyway. Yeah, I figured it just makes the animal happier for longer and follow you for longer. The storm pickaxe, you actually can't make it. You find it from defeating. Why is there like 8 geysers here? Oh my god. It's like the most geysers I've seen in one spot. They spawn more of those too. They're everywhere. You know how they added launch pads everywhere over the map? They didn't do it exactly how I wanted them to, but here's the thing. I said this at least 6 months ago, if not longer, and some of you might remember this. Yes, it's Petra. Where are you at? Beautiful. So these are all survivors, which will pop back up. But I think if we get rid of a survivor here, it won't pop back up at this village as likely. That's a new. Because I have to ask her to live here if I want her into the rotation. And she's also all these are desert except for I think Jules is a survivor and the other one's a survivor. Wait, Jules is desert? Oh, she is desert. Look at that. So that means I'd have to get rid of... Wait, are all of these desert? These are all desert. Every single one of them. So I guess I just have to... You know what? Gus isn't super rare. He'll show up. He'll show up. I don't have to, like, force spawn him. He'll show up eventually. And you know what? I did just spawn that other village. Let's go see if he could very well be over there. I swear, Gus, maybe rarities have changed over time. And I haven't searched for Gus this week, but I always feel like he showed up to my other desert villages, like, not all the time, but I would see him, like, there was never a point where I'm like, oh, I haven't, like, on any world I've ever created. But I know he's a villager that shows up to your village, so he can't be, like, that rare. And the fact that I have, like, every other villager added... should, like, he's the only other desert villager that can even spawn right now other than Petra. But this can... Oh, I can't even... Can it have a villager spawn? Or do I have to level it up first? For it to even be able to spawn its first villager. Back in the day, you could just throw one down. I don't know if they've changed it. I would always just remember being able to throw one down and you would start getting... You would get a visitor, like, immediately. That was actually a trick back in the day. If you wanted... Dude, I ended up passively farming so much blast powder because when I was building a village on the shore or in the desert, what would happen is skeletons used to spawn, like, in and around your village at night, and they would just swarm your village. And if you had villagers, they would just fight them off infinitely. Meaning that every night, if you were building on your village through the night, skeletons were constantly coming in, and your villagers were constantly killing them. And so every, like, 20 minutes, you would just go around and collect a bunch of bones and blast powder that dropped. And then if, like me, I spent like 20, 30 hours on a build, I would just have so much blast powder passively from my villagers basically farming it for me. Yeah, Rex is the green one. Gus is the brown one. And that's the one I need. All right, let's go rebuild my vehicle because I'm going to build it to how I have it in the tutorial. Because you guys know me, whenever I throw out a tutorial, I usually will make it even better than the version I built for myself. One, to make it more user-friendly. Two, to maybe make it more durable. And also to sometimes the second pass through, I'll be like, oh, I figured out a much more... Like, it's basically the same design, but modified just a little bit to where I can fit a few more chests on it. Easiest way to beat a golem is a pickaxe with damage 3. And if it's a Stormwild golem, you definitely also want Stormbane 3 on it, so you get even more damage. And then have a grappler. So when he starts doing his spinny move, you can grapple to high ground. Or if there's no high ground to grapple to, you can just grapple to the right or to the left. And then just... Can't see anything, dude. Come on with this bug. It destroys me. All right, let's get everything out of here first. But with the golem having the grappler is nice to be able to get away from his spinny move. See, like, I don't necessarily, like... Most people probably wouldn't even bother saving, like, as many seeds as I have in my bag right now. But you could see when I came back, I technically had room for it, so... That's Shatterhorn. So these are made out of pieces that you get from defeating the Storm King. So you have to defeat the Storm King twice to make at least one of these weapons. They come with zapping 4 on them, and they're very powerful. Not necessarily for tools, but for weapons. See, that's how I know where everything is when I'm putting it away, is the way I organize it, the way I was explaining earlier. Is like in my fabric row, these first 3 are for silk. So this is silk, silk thread, silk fabric, wool, wool thread, wool fabric, heavy wool thread. So I know immediately when I'm looking for wool fabric, it's in that one right there. Just from being, like, once you get a system down that you're familiar with, is really easy. I'm going to keep this stuff with me. And I just needed some metal, and then I can build. I need planks, that's what it was. I'm, like, starting to keep all the materials for a bus station with me constantly. It's been a good practice. It helps. Just keeps, like, if you ever need it, you have it. Right now, I'm not really working on anything. I'm going to rebuild this car here, but I'm only going to be live for about another 45 minutes, probably. Because that's the thing, is I don't have too much to do, but I'm grinding through some in-between stuff here, in-between updates. Okay, now we can rebuild that car. How long did this take? Oh, many, many hours. Is that all the animal stuff? I guess I'll just make a side storage for more arrows eventually, but I can't imagine myself needing any more than this. Wait. Oh, here. Stop making that sound. Stop it. I don't like that. Kaboom! Okay. Nope, not that. I might not even have all the correct materials on me right now. Oh yeah, I need more wood and more granite. So I have a tutorial for this vehicle that I'm building right now, and it's really simple, actually. Oops. Why is it being so stupid? So the reason I'm building this with multiple bases is, and I'm gonna get rid of the first layer eventually, but this makes it so if the vehicle breaks, it doesn't break like that other one all did in one big piece. You actually don't want that. I think I'm gonna need more balloons. So here, you can only get the balloon. If you want it in the middle, you have to do this trick that I'm doing. You place down a balloon in the back, and then we want to look right there. See where my crosshair is? Like basically right at the base, where it goes from the base of the balloon to the base of the vehicle. So we're going to take another balloon and aim right at that spot. And as you can see, it's actually in... Let me move it closer to my character so you can see. It's actually in between the studs now, instead of on top of them. So what that means is, when it's over here, it's actually directly in the middle. I'm just going to place all of them right now, but... Now, instead of being off to the right or to the left, they are perfectly centered now, which is what we want. Oh, wrong. Making a flying vehicle. I have a tutorial for it, but if you want to follow along here too, it's not too crazy, but I've got a video for it if you need a refresher. Stop lagging, please. All right, now... Oops. Whoa, why is it making me get out on the front? That shouldn't happen. No, it was making me get out. What? Did I do it wrong? No, there's no way I did. This is the same exact way I built it the other day. Oh, maybe if I have the balloon there. No? Why is it making me get out on front? That better not happen when I'm in the air. That shouldn't be on my other vehicle. Every time I would get out on the other end. I guess I could try moving it back, but I don't think that's how I had it in the video. I'm almost positive. I had it lined up just like this. You know exactly where this cut emeralds. I know where everything is. Give me an item. I know exactly where everything is. See, now we can go ahead and get rid of this. I mean, I could have got rid of it sooner, but... Why? Okay, there we go. Perfect. See, that's where I want. Now it's working just fine. Because I don't. Yeah, that's perfect. That's where I want to get out. If it spawns me to the front, that was stupid because that's going to make you fall out if you're flying. Whole reason of having it designed like this is when you get out of the vehicle. See, why is no. What is happening here? Why is it doing that? It was not doing that before. Now it's making me hop out the front, but sometimes not. Not sure what's happening there. Weird. I mean, I have tested it. That's the thing, is I was using it a ton in the Sandbox world that I have. I suppose I could try moving it back a space, seeing if that helps. Because that wouldn't change the balance really at all. But we can leave those there. Let's just try moving the seat back. One more space. Did I do it wrong? Wait. Maybe I did it wrong. Oh, I guess... No, that should be right. But I guess we'll try it. This might be more consistent. Same. I know I was slightly forward, but I thought this is exactly how I had it built the other day. And it was it was popping me out fine, but it seems to be working again. But maybe I am misremembering where I placed it the first time. Here, this one's much better. 2 more chests than the other one. And check it out. So if this is really strong. So you don't have to worry about running into stuff. Like, oh, there's a chest I never broke. Not that it has anything in it. So it's really, really, really strong. You don't have to worry about parts breaking anyway. For example, no damage to the car. And we hit, obviously, front on of those foundation pieces. Not even a little bit of damage. Oh, see, there you go. A little bit. What? Oh, he's breaking stuff. Get off my car. So, still have to worry about enemies. That was the worst time to make an example of me there, Frostwolf. I can't believe you. Why is it being funny now? I feel like it does that when the car is like wibbly wobbly moving like this. It doesn't want to let me place those pieces like I just did. See how the car is like barely moving? I feel like that makes it so I can't do anything. I have to have the car like not moving at all. Is that the only one? I guess I can do that with hunger. Be better. But then these balloons also give you a soft landing, so you don't have to worry about it breaking that. I could use swivel boards to turn, but it's not necessary. I do like that technique, but even to this day, they made it less loud, but I still feel like it's pretty darn noisy when you're flying around on one of the machines that has swivels as the turning. I really like it. It's really nice. And it's faster and a little more precise. But I still feel like it's like you get like that sound constantly. And I'd rather listen to thrusters at a consistent rate than like just the crumbling. No, you can also get a mythic sword from the Storm King as well. So there we go. I suppose I could make one of those vehicles. Nope. There. You can make a version that is like exactly the same. What if we did that? What if we just did... Yeah, let's do that. Stop lagging when I'm trying to build. But that's not what I want. So I kind of want to make this like the same exact that I did on the other one. But just different. Wait, no, not that one. Wait, does this break in one hit? See, it's weird, dude. These ones are stronger, like have more health, but I swear these ones break so easily when you run into things. That doesn't make any sense to me. Does anybody else notice that?
Thank you for your patronage.
Yo, Ember Princess, thank you for the resub. Might be a little heavier, but we'll see. I got those. Oh, nope, those ones are off. My depth perception in this game is terrible. I guess I can do it from on top. That'd probably be easier. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments. I see you out there. Thank you, user. Oh, start from that. Oh, God! It's okay. Could have been worse. Okay. Oh, I'm like, what is going on here? And we don't need thrusters for turning. We just need them for going forward. Which means you could probably make variable altitude control too. I could put some of these other ones on switches now that I freed up those other channels. That's the thing, is like, it's helpful, it frees up channels, but now I don't even need the extra channels for other things. But now, like, I could put like a set of these balloons on, since those are on 4, we could just like put these ones on 3. And then we can even just put these ones on 2. So normally you would keep these on, but let's say you wanted to be like, you felt too floaty on the ground. You could just undo those. And then let's say you still feel too floaty. You can undo those when you're on the ground. And I guess in reality I would make that set go to 1. And then Let's see if the weight's right for the bottom piece. Yeah, that works pretty well. I guess the sound isn't as loud, but I still hear it. But it's so much better for turning while you're flying. The momentum, it somehow turns better than when you use actual turning thrusters while you're going forward. So I guess I can make this one. This would be an easy vehicle. So no, it still wants to resist left a little bit, it feels like. You see that? Going left, it's like resisting. Going right, it has no problem. Like, it go left a little bit, but then it stops. And then when you want to go right, it has no problem going right. But then when the thrusters aren't going, then it's fine going left. It definitely feels a little easier to control too, because you don't got to worry about like thrusters bundling up. But again, even turning left is like annoying while the thrusters are going. I forgot that's for those. But yeah, basically same design, just doesn't have tires on it. But I mean, it still pretty much works as a car. You want it to. Who needs tires? Right? Who needs them? It's like a little hover car, dude. Honk honk. Meep meep. It's actually what? It's like better than wheels ever could be. Oh wait, see, we can deactivate this channel. It feels a little too float. Wait, no, maybe we do want it floaty for this. I'm gonna get stuck on the street. Don't fall in my car. Oh, is the pickaxe the only weapon? No, you can also get the sword. There's a sword too, but the sword's honestly kind of buns. Also making farm. No, Codex has nothing to do with. What do you mean by farming vehicles? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the question, but no, there's nothing like that in the Codex. Park this one there. And we'll park this one with the wheels and no momentum spinning. Do that. It is like better than tires because it still turns better than a car with tires on the ground. Boom. V2. And it's strong AF. You saw it's like just as strong too. That bottom piece was like not breaking off. You know, I wonder. I'm not gonna do it fully, but like, right? Like we have that, you know? What if we had, how would I do this? It'd probably be hard to set up, but let me cook real quick. Doesn't go up or down. Why doesn't it go the other way? Dang. Just trying to like attach this. There might be a way. Hold on. Maybe it's like a height thing. Maybe it'll go onto this one, but not that height. No, it doesn't want to do that connection. Interesting. Yeah, this is a huge storage shelter. Exactly. Now, this is pod racing. Oh, God. Yeah, this is all just for, Let's go check those villages again for Gus real quick. I know what my tutorial is for tomorrow. Actually, you know, with this design, we don't even need the power stuff. We don't even need the power centers. I could probably just fit more chests there. Wait, can I? Or are they going to bump out and hit me? I just realized that I don't even need these anymore, now that it doesn't use the tires at all. Oh, it's because I have to start. Hold on. Hey! No, 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 no. He's going to spawn it. He's too careful. He's going to, like, drop a freaking rock on me or something. Not like this. Oh, it won't let me into the chair now, though. Damn. I guess I could put maybe a smaller chest or something. You know what I wonder I could do, too, is build a little thing to do a sideways map marker on this instead, even though you don't need it. Will another chest fit here? Like, I know it will, but, like, will it let me sit now? What about this one? Oh, wait. No, it's open chest. What could I put here instead? Or I wonder if, well, originally, like I said, what if I move the seat up further? It might not interfere, too. That's too big. I could put... I think, He's supporting peace. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Someone was telling me about... I saw this on Reddit. It's like phasing through because it's like at an angle. What the heck? Where's some flat area? It's like I have to land on a flat surface to get this to... It's like being weird with the nudging. It's like going vertical. It's very odd. This should be flat. That's just weird. Yeah, see, here it's fine. But, like, if you're at an angle, it starts, like, nudging it off. That's weird. Actually, yeah, let's do there. There, and there. Will that allow me to sit still? Oh, perfect. And it even, like, lets me out right there. Because we can do... stuff. There we go. That's what I can do with the space. Actually, you know what? Actually, in one of these, I'm going to put a full stack. Just in case I need them for marking caves or something. Hello? It's being weird. There we go. Just some, like, extras. Boom. Oh, it's being really weird with my camera, though. If I go to that angle or that angle. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Makes good use of the space, though. Right? Oh, by the way, I just remembered. I need to go back to my Sandbox world. I think I had a ton of builds deleted in my Sandbox world. I'll have to double check, but I swear my Home Depot and my OG castle build in Sandbox mode are gone. Oh god. Forgot I didn't have any of these on. Ow. No Gus. What is this vehicle? It is a flying machine that uses momentum to turn. Or centripetal, I don't know what the kind of force it would be, actually. I'm not a scientist. But I will have a tutorial up for this soon. I want to try to see if there's a way I can sneak that middle, those chests in there and actually still be able to sit. I suppose I could bump those chests out of space. That's a solution. So you can like land faster that way. So I don't think I'm gonna get visitors here now. Unless I like actually level it up. But I think it's a visual bug. They like pop in and out. Code Epic Bricks in the item shop, by the way. Just like my username. You guys are enjoying the stream. If you guys subscribe to the Fortnite crew, creator codes count towards that. Or anything else you grab. Highly appreciated if you keep me in mind during any of your guys' item shop purchases. Just go to the bottom. If you have nobody here, if you're not already supporting someone else, and there's a blank space here, at least get someone's code typed in. Xanthus. He looks like a chill guy. He's just a chill guy. King of the boom. Boom, he brings the boom. Sig. Catwoman. Allie. It's got all the creators. Boo. Oh, Spider-Man No Way Home. Looking clean, dude. That's looking clean. Clean. Ooh, Spider-Punk too. Super clean. Peter B. Parker. He's one of my favorite Peter Parkers. For my next trick, 82 torches and superior, yes. Also, dang, man, Spider-Man 2099 is sick. Oh, kickies. Kicks. Cars. More cars. Oh, that's been in. Okay. Looks like still nothing new down here. I don't know. This would be the perfect time to put the Spider-Man kits in. Kevin, no worries. Shay, how are you? But thank you for joining us, Kevin. You're never late. And if you're on TikTok, come join me on Twitch or YouTube. It's the place to be. Higher quality too. I want to say even if it's still 1080, I want to say Twitch is able to put out higher quality. So here's the thing. Over here, this is my this is my sandbox world that we all know. I've built many things on it. This is also the sandbox world where I built my Home Depot build like a long time ago. It seems like all these vehicles are still here. Like nothing is like, and I built a lot of different. Do you remember this thing? This is one of the first flying vehicles I think I made when they added channels. Or no, yeah. Dude, this thing still whips, bro. Sometimes the OG designs just hit. All right, let's go. Because over here is where Home Depot is, like, somewhere right over here. And then my big castle build is, like, right in front of the lake. But I swear it's gone now. I think a battle bus, like, overrode it or something. Because, yeah, I think the Home Depot is supposed to be where this POI was. And I swear it's just gone. Like, I really hope this doesn't happen to people in their regular worlds. Because almost positive that this was Home Depot. About 99% positive that that was Home Depot. And remember that giant castle I showed you guys that was like incomplete, but it was always that thing. I was like, this is one of the first things I built in the game. Gone. There's no, without a doubt, this is the spot. This is the only other river is like where it would have been, and it's gone, dude. It's like straight up gone. That and Home Depot are gone. But everything over there seems to be fine. But it's pretty sad. Like, not that I was doing anything and all the content that I was doing, but I have videos of Home Depot still. You can go check out the video of Home Depot on my YouTube. Now the only place on earth to see it. I couldn't show you in game if I tried now. Oh, look. And sometimes you'll roam around my Sandbox world and you'll find tutorial recording sites where I recorded a certain tutorial. Also, I have a tutorial for this vehicle on YouTube as well. What is this vehicle? Did anybody else notice they changed the sound for when you start going? Beep, beep, beep. But I have a tutorial for this vehicle too, and you might be asking yourself, what is this vehicle? It doesn't fly. This vehicle climbs. And hopefully I can break this or get through. No, these ones are annoyingly strong. I mean, a flying vehicle is ultimately still going to be the best, but if you want a vehicle that's fun, try building this. No, that wall's not going to work. I'm going too much of a slant at it. So it can't climb up anything. However, if I can find a wall that's not inverted, I'll show you. This one looks good. Oops. Takes some finesse, too. It's not perfect, but the whole point of this vehicle was to over-engineer it. So also, there's tires. I don't know if you can see them, but there's tires, like, underneath on the bottom, too. And these ones help for when you go over rocks. So all of these tires down here are still making contact at all times. And you're able to, like, not get stuck on rocks. But, let me actually try to get up this hill again. Ugh. I made it. But it's a non-flying vehicle that can get up to places. It's fun. There's like a really tall one. There we go. Let me go to that one. Yeah, I probably should, because if that, like I said, if that were to happen to any of my other worlds, I'd be like, what if I go around my survival world right now and there's stuff that's gone? You know what I mean? I haven't even checked that. All right, Big Bertha, we're coming for you. No, I almost made it. The caterpillar vehicle, pretty much. Oh, so close. I don't know. You're one of the people watching it. Why are you still here? Yeah, it's definitely not as laggy. This one's gonna be tough. I gotta like turn it somehow to get facing it again. Would help if this wasn't in the way. Yeah, the lag definitely feels better, but it's not perfect. But they did say they were continuing to work on it as well, so. Come on, we can get over it. I know I can. Yes! And around the cactus. Wait. And we're up. That sound is so annoying. Please, Epic. Every time I press forward. Beep, beep, beep. Every time I press forward, it makes that sound. Listen. If I just click it. It kills me. Kills me. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, we made it up onto one of the tallest little desert rock structures that you can. No upward propulsion, all forward and down, technically, from the vehicle's reference point. Can you make a vehicle that can climb that? That doesn't fly? That was the whole fun of this vehicle, was seeing if I could make a vehicle that could. Okay, so real quick, let me see if I can perfect that design of that vehicle that I was building, and then I could get it pumped out for tomorrow's video. So we did that. We went to floors. We're just going to go to the Castle Manor stuff because I know most people should have it. Boom. Oh, not. Why did I do that? This. Is that the middle? Is that the middle? That's the middle? That's the middle? That's the middle. Right? Yeah. No, I did the smaller pieces, duh. Let's see if I move in that seat closer, like I wanted. Because here, in my build, I have it there, but it's popping me out to the front too much. But maybe if I have it... Let's see if there works. Let's get the chest set up first. Why are those off? Why is this whole build misaligned, dude? What the hell is that? I just have to log out and log back in. That's so annoying. They're like not even aligned, dude. Can I even add stuff on there? Okay, good. So weird. So there we can't get in. But if we move it another space forward, can we? Oh, cool. Right there. Okay, that's the sweet spot. But I probably want to make it in the back. So that way, when it inevitably throws me forward, I'll be further back, so we'll design it like that, right? So that way... Yeah, okay. So now we do... Is there going to be enough room, though? I think it will be. Yeah. So check it out. We'll do this in the middle. And then we'll go... And it probably only needs 3 balloons, to be honest. Oh, it pops me out the back now. Come on. I can't get a win here. I guess I could raise it up, maybe, somehow. That would be a good solution. What can we put on top or below? Just floor pieces, right? Yeah, because the seat is only, what is it, like 4 spaces long? So that means there should be some fences. I don't know if there's free ones. But we'll just do floors. And we'll do a 6x2. And then we'll just do this. Just like raise it up a little bit. Like, right? Like, that's like simple solution, right? The one we're not thinking of. So that means I can probably put it right back where I wanted to originally, towards the middle. Is that high enough? Okay, that's not gonna pop that. Hold on, I need to do something. This is gonna make it more complicated for people, but... Or for the tutorial, but I think it'll be worth it. Again, maybe 3 balloons I don't even need to worry about, because that one, it adds a whole extra step to the tutorial. Favorite car that you built? Probably my go-to daily driver. But I made a lot of different vehicles. I don't know which one's my favorite. Probably, actually, the poop machine. I had a vehicle that it went forward with balloons that pushed, and it was like super fast. Not what? It still is it the balloon now? It's like the space in front is what's goofing it. What the hell? It's not what I want. I guess we just try it without this balloon, right? Not what? What is causing me to go... Like, it's like it works, and then all of a sudden, oh, pop you out right up front. Is that better? There we go. That's what we want. We want to hop out and not fall out of the darn vehicle, okay? I mean, the directionally, or the A swivel plate vehicle is pretty much a UFO in a way. Okay. I think it's good to go. Like this one, you'll see. Like, it's not quite a UFO, but if you built it circular in the shape, you could definitely make like a UFO type of build. Why is it what? Is it because I'm moving? I think it's because you're moving. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm moving up. Like, nothing makes sense, dude, to where it's getting you out of the vehicle. It's like, oh, here you go. Here's all, like, spawn me anywhere but off of the vehicle. Epic. Please. See, like, now I spawn. What is this? Can we just pick a spot? How is it that complicated? Like, where do I get out like this? Where do I get out now? I just don't understand. Nothing makes sense. It's like there's zero consistency. It's like, that's the other really annoying part with this game that I don't think the devs themselves are realizing for player retention is like stuff like this where it's like, I want one thing to work consistently. Like getting out of my seat so I don't fall out of the car, you know, and leave all that stuff in the air on accident. See, that one seems to be working better. Yeah, it seems like it's RNG. Like, it's just like, are you going to get out in a good spot or a really bad spot? Okay, so clearly the higher the better. Try it while falling now. Okay, now let's try going forward. Okay, there. See, that's all I wanted. You know what I mean? Why was that so difficult? It's little stuff like that where it just doesn't quite make sense. But it seems to be good now. Like, once you get to a certain height above some of the items, it seems to be fine. Because that's all, like, that's the nightmare. You don't want to take this into survival or expert, and you're like, oops, I accidentally emoted. You know what I mean? Because that will take you out of the V. If you accidentally hit the emote bar, that'll take you out, just like getting out. And then that's the last thing you want is going, oh, there's all my stuff. And then you have to do what I did earlier, just like build up to it or build another flying machine. And that's what I'm trying to prevent in this tutorial before it even starts. That seems to be working now. I can't get Frankie's trophy to center in the box. Any tips? Did you watch my video tutorial on it? You have to follow it like bar for bar on my tutorial to get it centered. Otherwise, I would have to like literally like almost take you through it, you know, by hand, which I physically can't do through the computer. But I just go through it again. It's a lot of weirdness, and you have to make sure you're aiming at the correct spots in a lot of things. It's all very particular. But it seems to be working really well now. Oh, you know what else I wanted to test is adding that one balloon back, even if it's off to the side this time. Does that cause it to be all goofy again? No, it seems fine, but we don't even really need that one. It just leans forward a tiny bit, which is fine. It's going to go lean backwards when it goes anyway, so this is perfect. And then when we deactivate these to go down, it just leans forward just a tiny bit more. Oh, I wanted to see if it would float, too. Oh, water right behind me. Perfect. Yeah. And the seat's high enough to, even though it's sinking a little bit, it's fine. It's like a little barge. Floating down the river. Catch me some fishies. Yeah, not too shabby. It might just need, like, it potentially extra, because, like, I don't think this is enough to fly. You know what I could do, too? Since I have channels available, I could possibly add, some extra thrusters. Watch this. So it can get up to the Frostlands if we need it to. So it's going to be tough unless I, like, land it on top of something. Actually, no. I could just... forgot I'm in Sandbox mode. Let's do this. Wait for it to level out. Oh, weird. Those give you a funky angle. Oh, cool. We want this one basically on the corner. 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 And then we do these to channel 1. Don't worry. They're not going to collide. Once you build the thruster, they do not have collision. So don't worry. It'll still spin. It'll go right through them. See? No interference, no sound. And then now if we need to go higher to go onto the mountains, we can lift us up a little bit higher with that channel. So let's go test this out. Let's actually go to the mountain. Because this might not be enough balloon power to get us over that slope, and this will help us go up just a little bit more. Gain altitude without having to add more balloons. We'll see if it's enough, or if I'll have to make adjustments. Because I want to make it, like I said, I try to make all these user-friendly. The only, if this doesn't work, I'll just make them large thrusters. And again, they don't collide, so even if they're large thrusters, it won't make a difference. Where are tips to make this? I will have a tutorial for this exact build tomorrow. I have a very similar tutorial that uses thrusters to turn instead of this like helicopter deal. Already posted on my YouTube and TikTok, but if you want this video, I'll have it posted like tomorrow. So let's see if this is enough to get us like up and over. Like is, but like slowly. You know what I mean? So you definitely need to have like both channels activated at the same time to make it over. Because as soon as you deactivate these ones, you're going to start going down here. See how I have balloons on and I'm not floating? The higher, they only, depending on you, if I were to take weight off, I would go up. If I were to add balloons, I would go up. If I had thrust, I go up. But it has like a, not a limit, but only so much can get you so far. So this, I think, would actually be better off if we went with large thrusters. It would be way much more reactive. See, like, with this weight and this many balloons, it can lift us about, like, let's see where it levels off at without any assistance. So again, it can go higher. This isn't the limit for balloons. I would either A, need to get rid of weight, and then it could go higher. B, add more balloons, and it would go higher. Or C, add more thrusts going up, and it'll be the same thing. So let's get that, boom, just like that. And I guess I could add 4 more small thrusters to the bottom of this, because it also wouldn't matter. That's actually not a terrible design choice, because these ones are going to look huge and clunky when you're driving around. Actually, let's try that out. Let's try my first idea. Let's put those back. Do the same thing. But we'll just do all of these with corners as well, so it just doubles the small thrusters that I had a second ago. And they won't be as, like, bulky. Is that all of them? So now we should be able to go up higher, faster, but not like too fast. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, whoa, it's getting a little weird. Whoa. It's a little funky. Let's level out. See, now it's being weird. I mean, it's lifting us up, but it's also, like, weirdly taking us forward. How is it doing that with balloons? That's so odd. I mean, it gets you over the mountain. Right? It's just weird when... Oh, there we go. Sometimes it's... No, it still tilts us forward. Nah, it's a little bit more front heavy. Oh! Like, it's a little bit more front heavy than it is back heavy, but... It just wasn't doing that before with less thrusters. Yeah, I finished the chest base. Come on. I don't want to swing and miss. Hit that base. Dang it. Let's try this. This might be too much, but there's only one way. Oh, that's wrong. I might need to turn that a little bit more. Before I can get it. There we go. Like I said, you need space for when you're placing it, but after it's placed, it doesn't actually collide with anything. It's like at a certain point it starts to make you go forward. But yeah, you can see it's a little more front heavy because there's more balloons in the back. It's still odd. Whoa. See, how? How is that? See, it's just weird when you start adding. I swear downwards thrust has always been like, okay, this is the best view I've ever had in my life. How am I supposed to drive like this, Epic? Please. Too much upwards power? Yeah, but it's still just weird. Because, like, as you can see, I don't want to say it's because I'm going forward, too. If I don't go forward, then it just kind of goes forward, which is, honestly, this is fine. Like, to get over the mountain, you can just switch to the bottom ones only. And it basically goes up and forward. Like, that's actually not a bad thing, necessarily. It's just weird that it doesn't, like... There's, like, no way to change that momentum, like... And now it'll go this way. Like, there's nowhere really way to change this. I guess you can get it going this way and then switch to these, but even then you still feel like you're on a weird wobble. But I feel like I've even tested it in the past where it's like, even when you build like a perfectly symmetrical vehicle, dude, this game's physics are not perfect. You'll build this, and I mean perfectly. You double check, you triple check, you make sure everything is symmetrical, not one thing more weighted in the back to the front, to the left, to the right. And you'll start to notice there's like weird inconsistencies where you're like, dude, I built this thing perfectly and it still pulls or leans or something. But it still works. You just can't, like, you just don't want to hold it. That's all. You could still get up. You just got to feather it. It still works just fine. Just, it works as intended. You just can't hold it. So I can get plenty high enough to get over this mountain now. And I can just tell that to people who are like, and as an added option, you can add these 4 thrusters to the bottom and add them to channel 1 if you want to get over the mountains. Because that's just more stuff. But it does do its job. It gets you higher, and then you can pull off before you start flipping. Hello, random stuff. Oh, those are for lifts. Those are also for lifts. No, small. They were not more. Were you not here 5 minutes ago? Or before I was doing it? I did 4 small thrusters, and it was like barely enough to get you like to the top of like the hill of the middle of the mountain, and then it would start to like level off. It wasn't quite enough. So I like the 4. The 4 actually get, and then also the small. Not only were the 4 not enough to get me as high as I wanted, but it climbed really slow. Like it was like a really slow climb in altitude. What happened to your health? Oh, I'm just in sandbox mode, so I'm not playing with the same charms. Thank you, Caesar. I appreciate it. I'm probably gonna call it there for the night, though. Only about a half hour sooner than I normally would, but I have some work to do. Another tutorial to make now. I'll have that tutorial up probably tomorrow. That one's pretty straightforward. Yeah, exactly, build how you want to drive it. Everything's got a different need, right? All right, Reed, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I am out of here. Do we have someone we're going to raid over to on the Twitch? No, thank you, Zeppelin. Thank you as always. Code Epic Bricks in the item shop. If you guys aren't already supporting a Fortnite creator in the item shop, my creator code is my username verbatim. If you're enjoying the stream on TikTok right now, come join me on Twitch or YouTube next time. I'll be live tomorrow between 6 and 10 p.m. Eastern, as I am most days. And you can catch me not only here on TikTok, but like I said, same exact username over on Twitch, same exact username over on YouTube. I also post full-length YouTube videos from time to time, and I also post my shorts, my short-form content over on YouTube Shorts. Lizzie, thank you so much. Raid Mr. Bill, that sounds good. Boom, boom, boom. Hit it. Hopefully we get an update soon. I'm ready for something new, something fresh, and also we need to bring some players back to the game, but they gotta fix that darn lag. Lag has really been getting to a lot of us, I know it. MCCHI, thank you so much for the gifties. I am out of here, guys. Go show them some love. I'm out of here, Twitch. Have a beautiful night. And for my TikTok people, go check out my video that I posted today, especially if you have problems with, if you've ever built a vehicle in LEGO Fortnite and you're like, why is it spinning in a circle? Go check out the video I just posted today. It'll answer all your questions about that. And then go check out the videos previously, because I've got some good tutorials posted, some village tours posted, and I will be posting more throughout this week again. So I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here, TikTok and the YouTube. Have a good night.